Are we really coming in at 320? 320 consecutive. Unbelievable. Today we're going to talk about Drea de Matteo. Gorgeous. All right, we got another minute. Herb Alpert, you're out. Let's open up with a little this right here. A couple of our favorite people like this. So I think we'll go with this. Hello there, Siggy. Great to see you. Settle in, guys. Get your coffee ready. Here we go. Right after this, it's Coffee Talk, 320. Come on, 320 up next.
I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. I saw the flickering shadows of love on her blind. She was my woman. As she deceived me, I watched and went out of my mind. My Delilah. Why, Delilah? I could see that girl was no good for me, but I was lost like a slave that no man could free. At break of day when that man drove away, I was waiting. I crossed the street to her house and she opened the door. She stood there laughing. I felt the knife in my hand and she left no more. My Delilah. Why,
Oh my God. Delilah, I can't. Oh, man.
So before they come to break down the door, Forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore.
All right, only here. This stuff only happens here, guys. I gotta tell you. And Mike F. and Delilah, we did your flowers today, okay? Oh, Patty Joe is here. Delilah, Erica. Any motherfucking Tony, what's up, guys?
She stood there laughing. I felt the knife in my hand, and she left no more. My Delilah. Why, Delilah?
All right.
So
Okay, Sarah. Hello, TG2.
they come to break down the door.
Thank you for taking us in this morning, Sarah.
Forgive me, Delilah, I
Mike
just
F.
couldn't
and
take anymore.
Delilah. That's for Mike F. and Delilah. Look at the lovely Drea de Matteo right there, huh? She's not gorgeous? Welcome to the 300. Welcome to the 320th. Yeah, it's a catchy tune, but I don't know. Yeah, it's bad. It's a bad song, Delilah, but it's a great song. So even, yeah, that's the mixed meaning. When you got a good beat, but a bad story, things can happen. All right, listen, it is Sunday. We're going to do the Catholic Minute first, if you guys don't mind. And then we'll get into Drea de Matteo and a couple of tree bullets and this and that. And we'll get our happy asses out of here on a lovely Saturday morning. Mike F., hello, sir. If you are watching, yes, we love our people, right? Right? Yes, we do. Let's check the number if we got to where we wanted to get yesterday. And in fact, we didn't. We did. We do wake up today with a nice accomplishment, another goal, so to speak. Without putting work in, we did hit 6,450 subscribers this morning. Very nice. So thank you for whoever is my most recent subscriber. Welcome to the social club. We do appreciate you. Yeah, it's Sunday. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, give me a break. Come on. Saturday, Sunday, it's all the same. So on this Sunday, 11/16/2025, we did hit 6,450 subscribers. Now that might jump up and down a little bit. You gotta wait till you get 3 past, and then you could count it. When you're on the number, it can fluctuate. Yeah. So on a channel about nothing, no purchases, one promotion over the years, we hit 6,450. It's views, baby. You got it. And my views have been great. My views have been awesome. I'm happy with what we get. So it's just a goal. Everything's meaningless. Listen, Magooch, this whole thing is meaningless. Everything here is meaningless. We're just killing time, passing time until our time is done. But it's like, you get a little, as a content creator. Oh my God. No. As a show host, you kind of feel, we hit these little marks, Magooch. You hit these little marks. Now you're not going to understand. You got a 50 million subscriber channel that makes probably 20,000 a month. That's a little different. 30,000 a month, whatever you guys make over there, Magooch. So it's a little bit different. You follow me? But for someone like myself, that's a half-ass show host, it's nice to have it. Right now in Belleville, New Jersey, it is 51 degrees this morning here. Okay? It's 51 degrees this morning here. The heat is on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, no. That's what it's about, the views. Sure. The views and the ads, because the ads go into the views. You are right, Magooch. All right, we are in the 320th. Let me get rid of this right here. Where is it? Let me get rid of this. I'm going to go on camera. I don't know if it's a little dark, a little weird. You let me know if this is okay. We are remote. We are in the semi-suburbs this morning. It was the smart decision after having a couple of drinks to not drive. Oh, okay, CG2. I don't really watch. You see, you guys watch more than I do. Victoria got a spotlight. Had almost as many views as your wind downs. Okay, the wind downs get the most views. That's correct. Well, the shorts get the views. The everything else does it. This I got to clean this with a Brillo pad. I got to clean this with a Brillo pad. My coffee cup. Yeah. I use Uber. Stoney, but I did. Well, Saturday nights I stay at my girl's. No, it's not a laundry room. What are you kidding me? Laundry room. You know what I keep down here? This is a beautiful space over here. I got a couch, love seat, bed, 60-inch television, refrigerator, microwave, kitchen, bathroom, full bath, shower, laundry room. No, this is not a. This is far from a. This is far from a closet. I'm in the corner because it's where this table is. Hello, Patty Daly. Good morning. Mm-mm. I know, Delilah. I know. But in all honesty, it's a good spot. And listen, I can leave my apartment anytime. I'm looking forward to Drea. The name is familiar, but it doesn't look like everybody. Yes. Don't remind me of the weather up north. Going home for a week this week. Well, I love this weather, so I can't. I can't. Okay, before Delilah goes over to church, let's bleach for 50. No, I just use a Brillo pad. It works. The problem is I used to get a thing called for my percolator. It used to be called my grandmother used to get it. Was Dip It. It was called Dip It. This Dip It was the best inventions forever, but I can't get Dip It anymore. Dip It is what you clean your coffee pot with. All right, let's go into the Catholic Minute right now. We got a Catholic Minute and a proposed Catholic. Let's go down to the Catholic Minute. Give me 1 minute over here. Then we'll go into Drea de Matteo. I think Delilah's heading off to church, so let me get her going here. Okay, the Catholic feast day on November 16th. Saint Gertrude the Great, a Benedictine nun, mystic, and writer known for her devotion of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Some sources also note St. Margaret of Scotland as having her feast day on November 16th. St. Gertrude the Great, 13th century Benedictine nun and mystic who was a prolific writer, devotion. She is particularly known for her devotion to Sacred Heart of Jesus and for advocating prayers for souls in purgatory. Wow. If you're praying for souls in purgatory, some people are in purgatory right now. St. Peter is making that decision today to let this individual that is coming up to the pearly gates, to let them through. Now, are you worthy of going through those pearly gates? You're in purgatory. You're on your way. You're on the elevator. Are you ready? Magooch. Are you worthy of St. Peter opening those pearly gates for you? You know what he's going to do? He's going to look at your last. You know what St. Peter's doing right now before he lets you through the pearly gates to go into paradise. You know what he's doing right now, right? He's looking at your recent social media posts. Patroness. She is the patron saint of the West Indies and of travelers. So, Mikey, if you're around, you also get one. Now we're going to go over to St. Margaret of Scotland, 11th century Queen of Scotland, who was known for her faith. Notable acts. She was married to King Malcolm III of Scotland and had 8 children. She reformed the royal court, founded monasteries, and was known for her devotion to prayer and learning. She is the patron saint of large families. So today, as you go off to church and have your Holy Sunday, you have St. Margaret, who is the patron saint of large families. Beautiful thing. It's somebody watching over large families. Okay, so you got that one, and you have that's St. Gertrude. That's that's St. Margaret and St. Gertrude, the patron saint of the West Indies and travelers. So you got 2 good saints this morning. Hold on, I want to do something else. Give me a minute. Okay, I got to do something else here because I really want to touch on this. This is a very good. Delilah, how much time do you have? Delilah, how much time do you have? Because I'm going to need you to pray for something if you're going to church. Hello, Sundance, Italian Stein. Great to see you. What a nice group we got this morning. Come on in, guys. One of you. I didn't sneeze. I coughed. I coughed. I coughed. How much time you got? Come on. Talk to me. Hello, Bill C. I coughed. She's here. I know she's here, but she has to leave. I went to church last night. What? I changed my whole show for you. You said you were leaving early. Mamma mia. Well, let's finish the Catholic situation while we're starting off this wonderful Sunday morning, and let's do it. Tommy, should one envelope ready for the man ahead of the occasion? Okay, Delilah. It's just in my brain. It's a repeat thing on Sunday mornings that I respect you and do the Catholic minute for you. It's just what I do, so forgive me. Delilah's all over the hot seat this morning. Oh, my God. She's being quoted, and she's being quoted in seriousness. Delilah's all over the hot seat today. Delilah's on the hot burner. I can't. Well, before I go into some bullet points and a couple of nonsense talk, I want to touch on this individual called Daniel. I want to touch on this individual, and I want you to do some research on this. And where is Adam Courvoisier? Yes, Polak, my man. Margaret Mary was your mom's name. Wait, is your mom still with us? Or has your mom passed on, Polak? See, this show has something for everybody. This show. It's not a show. This coffee talk has something for everybody. Okay, Adam. Good. It's nice to see you. Adam making great pictures and thumbnails and memes. Adam, I love what you're doing. She is not with us. So we pray for Polak's mom this morning, her departed soul. I'm sure St. Peter accepted Polak's mom through the pearly gates for what he put her through. Just like I put my mother through, Polak. We did the same things to our mothers. We put our mothers through it. Polak, it's what we do. What are you going to do? We did our things. We made our decisions. It's the situation. So anyway. Okay. Adam sending me great pictures. Great stuff. I love it, Adam. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's go with this individual is being in modern day. And I would also recommend that you get yourself a Taylor ham and cheese on a bagel this morning, okay? I would say go with the sesame bagel. Go with the Taylor ham. Yes. In a limousine, what my mother went through. Taylor ham, well done, thin cut. Ay. She's in heaven. Okay, listen. Taylor ham, well done, with cheese on a bagel. If you can do it in North Jersey, that would be the best option. But if you can't, then don't. In a Lincoln? Nah, my mother wasn't a Lincoln person. She wasn't even a Cadillac person. My mother was humble. My mother drove a Toyota. From 1980. Her first Toyota was a 1980 Toyota Tercel. She was never into Mercedes and Cadillac and Lincoln. She was never into any of these things. My mother was very humble. Even if my mother came across money, she would be humble. She was not that person. So my mother drove a Toyota. And that's where we're at. She said, I buy value. I buy value, Detroit City. That's what she said. She says, I don't need that. I buy value. She was like Don Carlo. Yeah, Don Carlo, they bought him a Cadillac. He said, take this back. I don't need this. I don't want this. I don't need this. I don't need it. Where am I going? Don Carlo says, get out of here with this Cadillac. In the 60s, I think it was. His sons bought him a Cadillac. Send this back. Put me in the back of a Chevy. And that was my mother. She did do one thing. She bought a Toyota. She bought a Toyota. And she sent it. She customized it. She did have to put her little bling in there. She got real full leather seats in a Toyota Camry. My mother bought a Toyota Camry. Honda and Toyota are driven with the people with common sense. It's called peace of mind. Detroit City, and my mother was all about peace of mind, having struggled her whole life. She said, this car, 200,000 miles, each Toyota she had. But she had the interior ripped out, and she wanted full leather seats. She's nuts. She was nuts. She was nuts. But she was a very practical woman. She was a very practical woman. She dressed beautifully, and she always looked nice, but she always looked stunning, my mother. Even when she was very heavy, my mother was very heavy in the early years. And she always dressed according to her body. Her hair was always nice. There is an interview out there with Uncle Edwin, unless he took it down. I couldn't find it the other day. I wanted to show it to my kids again, but I think Uncle Edwin took it down. Maybe when he blocked me, I don't know. But my mother looked stunning when Uncle Edwin interviewed her. And she died shortly after. It's crazy. So I was looking to show that to her grandchildren, but I guess when he blocked me, he might have taken that down. I don't know. People change. No harm, no foul. Whatever, it is what it is. These YouTube things, these shows are locked in stone. If you let them be locked in stone, what are you going to do, you know? Okay, we're going to go out to here, Polak. We're going to go out to a proposed saint. Let me read this a little bit. Here. You love the 550? Yeah. German cars are service nightmare. Learned my lesson 20 years ago. You know what? You got to lease them, Siggy. You got to lease the BMWs. You got to lease the Mercedes. They're hard to repair. They're expensive to maintain. I got to be honest with you. Cadillac is not expensive to maintain, to be quite honest with you. Hello there, Mustang. Cadillac is not expensive to maintain. My car is dealer. How do you say this? My car is dealer maintained. I take my car to the dealer. Stigs, what are you, crazy? Yes. Stigs, what are you, crazy? You go to the dealer, it costs more. Yes, it costs me $20 more for an oil change. There's no lie about that. I take my car to the Cadillac dealer. And because they do a full scan on it, they check for recalls. I just feel comfortable. So I take it to the Cadillac dealer. And they give me a loaner car for the day. And that's how I do it. I feel that the car should be dealer maintained because they know the car. For $20 more, they have low resale value. That's why I got mine a year old, Detroit City, with 6,000 miles on it. That's why I got one a year old. You are exactly right. Hello, Joey Dell. Jay. You take your car to the dealer too for everything? Yeah. Yeah, I might spend a little bit more, but I feel more comfortable. It's dealer maintained. They know what to look for. Those technicians know. Their computers are up to date to their cars. And you never know what's on recall, and they fix everything. Yeah, they do everything. So, Daniel Mark Anderi. Anderi or Ander? I don't know. This kid. I don't know who this is. Daniel Mark Anderl or Anderi? I'm not sure. A young man who was tragically shot and killed in 2020 while protecting his parents. His death led to the creation of Daniel's Law to protect federal judges' private information, doxing. Okay, this is a doxing tragedy. This came out of doxing. So you want to dox people? Be careful what you do. It's called Daniel's Law. It's to protect the federal judge's private information. In 2025, the Diocese of Metuchen, which is here, which is Union, down the road, all right? They're exploring to make him a saint. Now, I don't know how possible this is, but this young man, they're exploring how to make a new saint, Delilah. So this doxing thing turned bad in this case. And this young man jumped in front of his parents and died for them. Background. Daniel was the son of U.S. District Judge Esther Salas and her husband, attorney Mark Anderl. He was a student at the Catholic University of America and a devout Catholic. Tragedy. In July 2020, an attacker posing as a FedEx driver arrived at the family's New Jersey home. Daniel was shot and killed when he opened the door, and his father was also shot. The legacy. Daniel's Law. The incident prompted the enactment of the Daniel Judicial Security and Privacy Act, which protects the private information of judges and citizens. I know, Delilah. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I see. Sainthood Cause. In October 2025, Bishop James Cecchio established a diocesan commission to investigate the possibility of sainthood for Daniel, citing his self-sacrificing love and steadfast faith. Community and faith. Daniel is remembered for his vibrant personality, love of sports, and a strong Catholic faith. His life is seen by some as a witness of selfless love, leading to prayers for his cause for sainthood. Who knows? Who knows? So, Daniel, God bless you. God bless you. Interesting, huh? Wow. Interesting. Where are we? Where are we? Hold on a minute. All right. Now we're going to get into a little Drea de Matteo, I believe. Yeah. Mustang, what's your favorite thing? I love history. I like nothing and I love everything. I don't know. As I get older, guys, the things that I should have learned in school become more interesting now. Is that weird? I never wanted to learn anything. I never was in school. So now I want to learn as an older man, I guess. I learned from you guys. I learned from Facebook. I learned from doing these broadcasts, whatever you call this thing. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Joey Dell, who knows? There's a movie about the Cuban Missile Crisis, 23 minutes. 23-minute movie, or it's just a quick documentary? Yeah. All right, let's go into Drea de Matteo, if you don't mind. Would you like to speak about? Look at the beautiful girl here. Look at her. There's the lovely Drea de Matteo. Let me pour just a little bit more coffee before we get into Drea de Matteo. Then we could get into some shop talk, neighborhood talk, a couple of bullet points, and get our happy asses out of here. It's Sunday. Yeah. 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 I hear you, my gooch. Yep. Joey Pope, how you doing, my man? Be careful out there. We had a slashing in Times Square, a random slashing in Times Square yesterday. So be careful with that, all right? Random slashing in Times Square yesterday. That's just, people were just hanging out. Comes and slides to people. It's terrible. So be careful out there. I know you're in the neighborhood, so. All right, let's get into a little Drea de Matteo, if you don't mind, if you'd like to. Let's do it, Joey Pope. Let's do it, CG2, Pollock, Delilah, Sundance, Mustang, Mike. CG2, Stony motherfucking Tony. Who else? Joey Dell, right up there. Joey Dell. Of course, Delilah, I said. See what else we got here. Gigs, local. Is that Mark Giglio right there? Yes, it is. All right. I don't like these names. They're not going back, guys. It looks like we are stuck with these names forever, guys, just to be quite honest with you. We're stuck. Magooch, we're stuck with these names. I don't like it at all. I want to change back, but I can't. I can't do it. I just can't do it. All right, we're going to talk OnlyFans and the Lucchese crime family. We're talking today about the granddaughter of Joe Babes. Joe Babes. You can't change it back. It's not me. Joe Babes. Bendinelli. We're talking about the granddaughter of Lucchese, Joe Babes Bendinelli, who is Drea de Matteo. Lucchese member. Lucchese member Joe Babes' granddaughter, Drea de Matteo, gets the spotlight today. Joe Babes was a wise guy with the Lucchese's. If you ever heard of the Lucchese crime family, well, some of you may not have, but the Lucchese crime family is one of the 5 families of New York City. It's a crime family in New York, New Jersey. New York and New Jersey, big, heavy thing in North Jersey. Yeah, yes. Yeah, Joe Babes was her grandpa. He was a womanizer. That's why he got the name Joe Babes. He liked the ladies. What are you going to do? See, some men are reserved with their love for the ladies. Some men are flamboyant, and they have to take their gourmands to restaurants. Remember, Don Carlo said to, was it Don Carlo or Don Vito? One of them. It might have been Don Carlo. Don Carlo said to one of his compadres, he said, Delilah, he said, who's the lady with you? Who's the lady with you over there? This is early in Don Carlo's world. This could be the 70s, early 70s probably. Don Carlo said, who's that? Who's that? That's my gourmand. He said, that's your gourmand? You take her over here where your wife comes here? He says, I hope you respect me as much as you respect I hope you respect me more than you respect your wife. Because if you respect other people the way you respect your wife, you're an animal. Oh, yes, Delilah. This is a factual story. From what I understand, Don Carlos said to her, one of his compadres that he basically called him a dishonorable man. It was one of his guys, CG2. It was one of his soldiers. It was one of his soldiers. Right away. Come on, you got to be a gentleman. You're going to have a gourmand side piece. You don't take her there. You know that part in Goodfellas with the Copa and this and that, taking the women. You don't go to the same places. Nah. Yes, that's true. Oh, yeah. But anyway, Don Carlo, his principles were in line, although he violated the rules. Listen, he violated the cardinal sin of Cosa Nostra. You cannot pass over what he did. He did the worst Cosa Nostra sin. The worst of all. So, yes. So hypocrisy, while he is, listen, that's part of that life. But while he is telling his compadre that you got your gourmand over here, you're an animal, basically. That means you have no value for the mother of your children. What am I? Don Carlos says, if you have no respect for the mother of your children, what am I? What are you to this family if you're not good to your own family? See? And then as Don Vito said, in Don Corleone says, because a man that doesn't spend time with his family can never be a real man. See, there's a lot of things. Yeah. Right. Listen. That's right. Patty Daly, that's right. Carlo was a wise man, but he took out a boss. So he did go, but it was better for the family that he did take out Anastasio. They say Anastasia, but it's Anastasio. Yeah. So listen, it did that hit had to be done, Brian Cavoursier. Don Carlo made the right move, taking out Anastasio. No doubt. Listen, I'm not talking mob talk this morning. We're talking about Joe Babes. Stop taking me off track, you son of a bitch. Anyway, Joe Babes was known as Joe Babes because he liked the ladies. Yeah. Because he liked the ladies. All right? Listen, there's a lot to be desired in that Gambino family. Now, I was talking to some people last night because apparently my girl's cousins down there in Cherry Hill, they made the son. I didn't know. The son, I think it's Joe Gambino, some made guy now. That's, that's Giuseppe's son is, he might be a Tommy too. I'm not sure. But we found this, we saw yesterday, and we were talking with, my girl's family because she is a Gambino. We were talking to them. She is a Gambino. That's her cousins. Cherry Hill Gambinos are her cousins. Yeah. Wow, my gosh, it's crazy. So I think it's Tommy. I could be wrong. I could ask them later. So we were talking about it. She said, Giuseppe got his sons in this life. She said, we tried our best to stay away from it. My grandfather was murdered by the mafia in Sicily. My girl's grandfather was murdered by the mafia in Sicily for renouncing it, for trying to get away from it. Yeah, that's correct. My girl's grandfather was murdered by the mafia in Sicily. So I got deep ties there. We got deep ties there. Both sides of our family have deep ties to a lot of different things, but we are legit people now, and that's what we do. So it's sad. She had to have no grandpa because the mafia killed him because he wanted to live a legitimate life, not follow his cousins and all of that. It's crazy. That world is crazy, guys. Anyway, enough of that garbage. Joe Babe's granddaughter, aka Dre de Matteo. She is the granddaughter of Joe Babes. Let's go into her. You want to talk mafia? I could talk for days about it. Not that interested in it. It's not my thing. I enjoy it, but it's not that interested. Not that interested. Oh, CG, is it Tommy Gambino? Is his name Tommy? Come on, CG, you know the most. Is it Tommy Gambino? Giuseppe's son? Giuseppe and Rosario. There was three brothers. They owned a place called Valentino's they owned a place called Valentino's Lounge in Cherry Hill, Marlton or Cherry Hill, one of those. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which city Valentino's was in. I'm really not sure if it was Cherry Hill or. Now I used to go down there I was a kid. I used to go down to Cherry Hill. Probably I was 17, 18. I used to run down to Cherry Hill. I was probably 17 or 18. So that is probably 1986. I was running down to Cherry Hill, back and forth, Marlton, and Salem. Okay. See, I don't remember. Listen, you guys know I've been all over the fucking country, including Arkansas. Your girl's grandfather. They are Gambino. They're Gambino. They're Gambino. It's Gambino. I don't. Yeah, yeah. I believe. Related to the Gambinos. Yeah, it's interesting when it's my family history, my girl's family history, but we don't talk much about it. We don't talk much about it. We don't get that much into it. I'm really not that interested in it. Could do the whole family tree. I could have a mob platform and talk for days, but that's not really my thing. Is that Dirty Jersey right there? Jay-Z and Dirty Jersey get confused. I see Dirty Jersey 105, so that's exit 105 on the Parkway, I'm assuming. I don't know. We still didn't get to Drea de Matteo because you got me going. Okay, buddy. Okay. Good. No, I'm not. Sigi, I'm not that sure of anything. You see, here's the thing about it, Sigi. Other people I talk to have more interest in it than I actually do, or she actually does. We only talk about it when it comes up. So I'm not 100%. I'm going to think Gambino, though. Yeah. Also related to Joe DiMaggio. Sigi, yes. It's Gambino. Could be Inzarella, but. No, they were Gambino. They were killed by. No, they were Gambino, 100%. It's got to be Gambino. Yeah, I could ask later. Yeah. For me, it's a little different. Hello, sweet tea. Yep. And then my girl's cousin owned a hair salon in Sicily and parking garages in Sicily, and they blew them up. They blew him up. These were hardworking individuals that would not give in to the mafia. Yeah, Rocco. Rocco owned a hair salon in Sicily, I guess with his wife or his sister, or whatever. And they owned a big parking garage. And they would not give proceeds over to they wouldn't be extorted. So they blew it all up. Then they moved a little more north. Now they have a restaurant in northern Italy. Away from that. Zelda, it's okay to go. It's okay to go. Sicily's beautiful. We can go right now and have a house there. My girl's mother has a house there. They have a house in Sicily. But that's not everybody, guys. It gets a bit of a bad rap. So. Gets a bit of a bad rap, I would say. Oh. Toro, good morning to you. No, we're not talking about feet. We're talking about Drea de Matteo. Let's go into it. Lucchese crime family, allegedly Joe Babes Bendanelli, his granddaughter, aka Joe Babes, was a soldier in the Lucchese crime family. He was born in New York City and lived on Staten Island with his wife and 2 kids. 2 arrests, robbery over gambling charges, and never had a legitimate source of income. He was considered one of the major players and trusted member of the East Harlem narcotic operations. He was associated with Joe Rayo, the Serpico brothers, and Nick Tolentino and Anthony Mancuso. Very nice. This is Drea de Matteo from The Sopranos. This is her grandpa. Drea de Matteo was born in 1972 in Queens, New York City. To Donna and Albert de Matteo, she's an Italian descent. Her roles are The Sopranos, The Sons of Anarchy, and Desperate Housewives. Never saw anything Sons of Anarchy. Her full name is Andrea Donna de Matteo. She's a beautiful girl. Good morning, the judge. Great to see you. She's a beautiful girl. Yep. Her parents, Donna, a playwright and teacher, and Albert de Matteo, a furniture manufacturer. These were productive citizens. The grandpa was a wise guy. Polak, the grandpa was a wise guy, and the kids rewrote history. God bless. Originally wanted to be a director before becoming an actress, and her iconic role as Adriana La Serva in The Sopranos was initially only supposed to be a 1-episode part. She owned a vintage clothing store in New York City called Filth Mart with her friend. Additionally, after a 2005 gas explosion destroyed her apartment building, she began taking care of her former nanny, who had received a heart transplant. Oh, God bless. Intended career. See, Drea de Matteo wanted to be a director. Drea de Matteo wanted to be a director. Unbelievable. Her intended career, initial goal was to be a director, and she studied at New York University's Tisch School for the Arts with that intention. She wanted to be it, and she went to school for it. God bless her. God bless the next generation. I mean, really. She opened a vintage clothing store she co-owned in the East Village, specializing in rock and roll styles. She took on family caregiving. She's very close to her nanny, her grandma, who was probably Joe Babe's wife. I'm going to guess it was Joe Babe's wife. I don't know, Polak, Magooch. I have no idea. Look at this, man. She's a smart kid. As dumb as she looked in The Sopranos, she's very a smart individual in real life. Took on family caregiving duty. She was very close to her nana and began caring for her after she had a heart transplant. She's bilingual. Drea de Matteo, Adriana La Serva from The Sopranos. She speaks both Italian and Spanish fluently. Her children's names are musical tribute. She has 2 children with ex-fiance Shooter Jennings, a daughter named Alabama Gypsy Rose, and a son named Wylan Albert Blackjack. So the apartment she had was destroyed. She lost her home of 22 years in 2015 gas explosion and destroyed 3 buildings in Manhattan. She has 2 children, like we just said. Family, we said. Yep, parents, we said. Recent family events. Her mom, Donna de Matteo, Sundance. Her mom, Donna de Matteo, passed away in 2024 after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. Very sad disease. Very sad. She's very reachable. I could reach out to her if I wanted to. I could reach out to her if I wanted to. I could reach out to all these people. I'm 2 phone calls away, but I like doing it like this. Probably 80% of the people that I have spotlighted, I could probably get in touch with. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'd like to have coffee with you guys, talk about it, just like we're having coffee at a social club. That's just the way I see it. That's just the way I like it. All right? She's rooted. She's Napolitan. So she is Napolitan. She's open about her financial difficulties. Now, let me explain to you something. Dipping into Dre. Okay, let me explain to you something about Drea de Matteo. I'm going to touch on this 1 minute. She did drop into financial ruin. Let's see. Okay. Drea de Matteo has been open about the financial difficulties she and her family have faced, which led her to use a subscription content site to support her family. Listen, she has OnlyFans. Yeah. She has OnlyFans, big, small. What are you going to do? He's not that guy. He's just not that guy. He's Mr. Stigs, one of a kind. Polak, I enjoy the intimacy or the direct conversations with you guys versus having a guest. It's not my thing. I really do enjoy going on with Fern. She's enjoyable. We talk. We're like brother and sister. And Carmela. Those are my 2 that I get along well with. And just like, it's like hand in glove with Carmela and with Fern. What are you saying what to? She went to OnlyFans. Now, I don't know if she was a hooer on OnlyFans. I'm going to say no. I never will knock a hustle. That's right. Shut up, you. Delilah. You got to do what you got to do. Can't knock a hustle. I will never knock a hustle. This is why the world is miserable. Nobody gets married anymore. Well, values are gone. She had a bad guy. Listen to me, Siji. Is it better she didn't? She only shows her feet. No. Siji, is it better she married the deadbeat? Or took a shot at life on her own? I think I got to give her courage. I got to give her flowers for courage. I should try to get her on here. She and her mother have been developing a family drama series based on their family history. She has indicated a strong focus on her children, stating that being a mother is her number 1 accomplishment. So, Drea de Matteo, lots of love goes out to you. Let's see a little clip of Dre in action. Let's see what we got up here. Let's see. 60 seconds. Look up, guys. If you blink, you're gonna miss what I'm putting on the screen, guys. I'm an OnlyFans pimp with a few job openings. Oh my God. Okay, check out Drea de Matteo in 60 seconds. Here we go.
De Matteo biography in 60 seconds. Italian-American actress. She is a film and television actress, born Andrea Donna de Matteo on January 19, 1972, in Queens, New York. Her parents' names are Donna and Albert A. de Matteo. Her paternal grandparents were Albert de Matteo and Maria. Her maternal grandfather was named Giuseppe Bendinelli, and her maternal grandmother was Raffaella Minallo. Please subscribe. She is currently in a relationship with Robbie Stabler. Her ex-partner is Shooter Jennings. She has 2 children named Alabama Gypsy Rose and Waylon Albert Blackjack Jennings, with Shooter Jennings. Her acting debut was in 1996 as Lori Tuco in Swift Justice. She has appeared in more than 30 films and over 20 television shows. Her 3 best-known acting roles are as Adriana La Cerva in The Sopranos, Wendy Case in Sons of Anarchy, and Angie Bolan in Desperate Housewives. Please subscribe.
There you go. There's Drea de Matteo. As I said, I explained to one grandfather. We're not going to get into it anymore. Look at, man, whatever people got to do to get through this life, they got to do to get through this life. Oh, God, Detroit City. That's an understatement, what you're saying right there. This is an understatement. Where are you, Sidgy? Huh. You could say that louder and louder on a megaphone. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but that's what the social media, all of that stuff, the inbox, sliding into somebody's inbox. Hello, James. Let's see. I think I got one more. I think I got one more Drea de Matteo clip here. Let me see. Oh, this is great. Listen, hopefully we don't get a block on this, but this is amazing. We may, in fact, get a hit on this if we do hang out.
The nominees for supporting actress in a drama series are Stockard Channing, The West Wing; Tyne Daly, Judging Amy; Drea de Matteo, The Sopranos; Janelle Maloney, The West Wing; Robin Weigert, Deadwood.
And the Emmy goes to Drea de Matteo.
This is the first Emmy nomination and win for Drea de Matteo.
God bless her. God bless her. So she pulled it off. She pulled it off. Right? She was really good in The Sopranos. So, guys, go check out Drea de Matteo. Check out her life story. She's really an interesting individual. Take care, the judge. I see you leaving. You're going out. All right, no problem. Have a blessed day. Yeah. I never saw Sons of Anarchy, Patty Joe. I never saw it. Never saw it. She deserved that trophy. I think she earned it right, Bill C. I truly believe that she earned it. Tommy. Foreign women are completely opposite. They are less promiscuous. This is 100% right. This is 100% right. Foreign women, listen. Yeah, in reality, in overall scope, you're right. But let's not knock all the modern women. Not all the modern women are this way. Not all the modern women are this way. We got some good modern women still running around. There's not, Of course. Hello, LV. Hello, Asada. Absolutely. Yes. So she did a good job. God bless her. Hopefully she pulls through her financial issues. I don't know if she has current financial issues. I am not sure. So we got the new saint today, possibly in Metuchen. We'll see if it works out. We'll see if it happens for this saint. We don't know. We don't know. Right? Yes. Yeah. The vegan Taylor ham sign. Yeah. So I think that's it, guys. I think we're going to wrap it up. Time to get going. I do have a couple of bullet points. Maybe we'll go over them tomorrow. It's Sunday. You don't need to spend your time on here with me. I don't expect anybody to. How long can I be on here? I'm on for an hour already. It's too long. I got about 10 bullet points, but maybe we'll go over them. Oh, I'll get over one bullet point there, Stony motherfucker Tony. I learned a new term last night. Well, I heard a new term last night. Not that I heard a new term last night. Listen, there are filthy hoers, right? Joey Pope, let's go with this. There are filthy hoers. Who-ers. Hoers. Street horse. Pigs. Putanas. Filthy animals. Right? So now last night we go with this new one that I think I heard. Where is it? A dish rag hoer. Now we got dish rag hoer. They were talking last night at the table. Where are you coming up with the dish rag hoer? How bad is she? So the dish rag hoer is now the stay-at-home hoer. The woman that stays home, that's supposed to be in the house cleaning, cooking, occupying, getting things ready for when the kids get home from school. Typically, she has a dish rag in her hand cleaning dishes. It's just a term. So now we have dish rag hooers. And they are the worst of the worst because they are the married ones or the housekeepers. Avangul. These people are out of their minds. Patty Daly, homemaker hoer. So they're calling them. So now we have a new term out there. Dish rag hoers. I can't believe this. I don't know who comes up with this, Toro. Sliminy, who comes up with this shit? I mean, do you learn something here at the social club every once in a while? I just don't get it. I just don't understand. I only say it one more time. We got hoers, and we got dish rag hoers. We were dying laughing last night at the table. Oh my God, what we were talking about. And the women were saying it too, though. This is not a what is this called? Sliminy? Mopine hoers. There you go, Patty. They bring it right back to the neighborhood. Having affairs, yeah. They're housewife hoers. Dish rag hoers, because you can't fuck around today without getting pinched. So the dish rag hoers are getting pinched left and right. What is this thing we call? They need love too, of course. Never mind. Okay, a couple of 3 more bullet points. Let's do it. Amazon delivery hoers. We could call them right that. Yes. Okay, garage door. Listen, guys, I want you to do this, and I want you to tell me you did this. If you have a garage door, please go to your party store or your Christmas decoration location. They have beautiful garage door covers. It makes it look like a winter wonderland. Santa's shop, snow, hot chocolate. Just a nice Christmas scene, and you put it right on your garage door, and it looks beautiful. So that's what I would do. If I had a house with a garage, that's what I would do. Now, it would look kind of funny on the stoop. Spirit Halloween is now Spirit Christmas. That's a great thing. That's wonderful. You saw him, right, Patty Daly? I think it's a great idea. So, ladies and gentlemen, please go out, spend a few fuzzles. You got the cash. This crew's loaded with cash. So go out and buy the garage. I want to promote this to everybody because it's beautiful. Garage door decorations, it's called. All right? Role models. I want to talk about role models for a minute. Your role model should be the Lord and your parents, Don is doing it, if they are upstanding. Yes. If I had a front-facing garage, we'll get... Yes. Tommy and friends, have a blessed day. Same to you. Sundance, stop that ball, and thank you for coming in. So role models. You got to watch out who these role models are. Wise guys, street guys, gangsters, murderers, whatever. They should not be your role models unless it is your dad. Now, if it is your dad, contrary to what you tell those kids, they're going to follow you, whatever it is that you do. Wrapping my garage door like a car. Ah, that's a good one. Yeah. So, a couple of things to do in New Jersey. We got a beautiful park here in Essex County. We have Turtleback Zoo, I believe it's called. Turtleback Zoo. And they do all Christmas lights over there. Hello, Cheech. They are all Christmas lights at the Turtleback Zoo and the Garden State Arts Center on the Parkway. The Garden State Arts Center. Down there around 117-ish, I don't know, 105, whatever. Down the shore down there, they have the drive-through Christmas thing. It's at the PNC. Is it now called PNC? It used to be called Garden State Arts Center. So, Chelly, what was it called? It used to be Garden State Arts Center, correct? Turtleback Zoo, Garden State Arts Center. Oh, Skylands has it too. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. So feel the joy, guys. Even if you're having a tough time, you can just enjoy these things. They're free. Well, they're not free, but you know what I mean. They're not a very expensive situation. I gotta call and see if Great Adventure does it too. My cousin is my cousin runs Six Flags. I gotta call him. Cousin, if you're watching, cousin, let me know if yeah, I know. I'm not worried about anybody, Sidgy. Zero. Not worried about anybody. It's relatively inexpensive. You put a car full of people and you drive through. Seasonal affective disorder. Okay. Listen, everybody can, yeah. What's your situation to work through that, Rebecca? How do you work through that? There's got to be a way to walk through that, right? I would say. There's got to be a way to work through that. 40 what? 40 what? 40 people? We had 40 in here today? Wow, nice. You see, I'm not even looking at numbers because I'm talking to you guys. Did we have 40 today? We're getting a consistent 40. CG2. I mean, yeah. Around this 7:45 mark, we hit about 40. That seems to be the daily trend. Interesting. So we hit that 6450 yesterday, and we hit 40. We've been hitting 40 viewers daily. Why is that? Why is that? Because everybody drinks coffee. I don't know how to do a show, but everybody drinks coffee. So let's get to the next bullet point. Okay, listen, I'm going to talk about the case real quickly in North Jersey. The gambling case in North Jersey. Now, I'm going to explain to you something. I was those kids, all right? I was those guys. Now, I look at them as they're being arraigned. And if they go to trial, I will be at court. I know these kids since they're babies, okay? I know some of these kids since they're born. Maybe 4 years old, some of them. I will be in the courtroom if they go to trial. I will be in the courtroom if they go to trial. Ain't nobody going to tell me I can't go. It doesn't mean I'm associated with anybody. I just know these kids since they're babies, okay? So I will be in that courtroom because I was in that courtroom as a defendant. I was in that courtroom as a defendant, okay? In that same courthouse in Newark, New Jersey. I cannot believe that these kids are sitting at the same thing that I sat at their age. Now, as I look at them, they're 25 years old. I took my pitch at 25 years old. It won't be closed court. It's not federal, Rebecca. We're good. It's state. For some, it's state. Some may get picked up as feds. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll be there. It's here. I know, Siji. That's my point. Okay. It was a different time. Now, I don't know if these kids can handle that. That Newark jail, that Newark prison is brutal. Last night, we had 6 people shot in Newark. Those suspects are going into the same jail that these young kids are going into. These are suburban kids. These are not city kids. I'm sorry, Angelique. These are not city kids. They're not built that way. Some may be. Some may not be. I didn't try to guide them. All I did was help them coach in wrestling, and it's life stage. They'll survive 100%. But here's my problem. Christopher Toro, they're all college graduates. Yeah. I know what they want. That's why they're charging them all in the first degree, Detroit City. They're out already. Everybody's out. Everybody has been released. They will have a detention hearing this week. And if they feel that anybody's a threat to the community, they will pick them up. If they feel that any of those individuals in this case are a threat to the community, they will pick them up and remand them and revoke their whatever bail. It's not that it's legal or not legal. That's not the point. You're not ignorant, but people saying that are ignorant. People saying that online and all of that stuff, they're ignorant. But you are right. It is legal. And they're heavily influenced by. Listen, they got a good defense. If they got good defense attorneys, they got a good defense. You can make a prediction, Detroit City, of course. Give me your prediction. It's legal. But what they're doing is illegal. Go ahead, Sidgy. Give me your prediction, and I could give you mine. I could give you mine. Just my thought off the cuff. 45 piece today. Wow. He's not paying taxes. That's one. Toro, good point. Thank you. Probation. How do you see probation? Do you know how much they got to drop down? I think you're wrong. Probation? Geez, do you not understand they're charged with first-degree racketeering on purpose? There is absolutely no way, in my personal opinion, and I could be wrong about this, Sidgy. Yes. Dre's gone. Dre is gone. Where have you been? We're on an hour already. How do you say probation? For those that are not charged with first-degree racketeering, maybe probation. I do not see this Attorney General taking it down from a first-degree racketeering charge to a fourth-degree. I don't think so either, AOV. They would have started low. The only way you don't get jail time and probation is if they bring it down to a fourth-degree indictable offense. I don't see it happening. God, I pray they do. I pray the case gets dropped. I know these kids since they're babies. I predict a year, maybe 3 years. Can I say this one more time? First degree racketeering is the charge on all these individuals. That is 15 years. Little Joey, who I love like a brother since we're 5 years old, I've known since we're children. I truly believe he's looking at 15 to 20 years on this. And I'll tell you why. His last bid, he took a guilty plea to 10 years. He got out on parole. He made parole on the first run, 3 years in. This guy wants to give him 15 to 20. Just like his Uncle Mike and just like Michael Tessetta. They want them inside. Again, there's no bodies, there's no violence. But I'm just off the cuff talking right now at first glance. I'm thinking the young ones are going to get under 3 years. They may come down to a third degree, which can get them, I don't know. I just don't see ALV. I don't see going from first degree racketeering down to a fourth degree indictable offense. I just don't see it. But the defense attorneys can do a really great job. They got to pour it on. If they're pleading guilty, they were influenced by the world, this and that. All you got to play the game. Yeah. Yes. Yes. You're right. You could be right, Sidgy. You could be right, Sidgy. That's a great one. You're right. Right. I truly believe you could be right. Hello, Gen X Effect. I hope you had a good show last night. Oh, habitual. That's what it's going. Well, Joey, if you're watching this morning, we wish you well, of course. But we speak reality over here. We don't sugarcoat over here. So, Joey Perna, if you are watching this morning, remember Joey used to be in this chat quite often. It's not 15 to 20 for gambling. Get it straight, you. James, it's not just 15 to 20 for gambling. It's not that at all. It's fourth offense. It's racketeering. No matter what the crime is, you could be boosting stuff from Home Depot. If you have a crew of 10, you have a racketeering conspiracy. It's a criminal enterprise. That's the problem. Exactly. Yes. Yes, Bill C. Yes. And that's the problem. And that's where my heartache comes in. Because I know these boys. They're all college educated. And that's unbelievable. Now you say it's just a gambling case. Now many people are saying it's just a gambling case. I get it. It's just a gambling case. But each one of these people, each one of these individuals is going to have a conviction. And I'm going to tell you now at 56 years old, this conviction from when I was, 27 years old still stays with me until this day. Now, I survived it. I survived it. But it's because I started out really, really humble so I can live with nothing and build again. This is a little different. This world is used to a lot of different things. Yeah, well, I'm not going to call them kids. It's not a gambling case. The government controls us. No, they don't want anyone else to do it. Yeah. Well, pay your taxes. Polak, it's very simple. Open up a legal gambling book. Polak, how about we open up a legal gambling book? Okay. If our argument is that the government does it anyway, okay, I'll give you that argument. Wait. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I will say this. If you say it's only gambling, they shouldn't be. Well, then they should have opened up a legal sports book. Any of these guys that are involved could have gotten the license for a legal sports book. Shame on them. So what? You got degenerates all over. Every sports book makes money. The investment will come back tenfold, but you got to get the investment. Now, how about you get a big bank, a big financier that will help you open up a sports book? Big bones. It's there, just like all of the marijuana joints. Big money back in them. All right, so I just wanted to touch on that case just a little bit. And when you do say it's only a gambling conviction, I'm going to tell you this. These are college-educated kids. They're just about starting their life. Do you know how hard it's going to be for them to get legitimate work? It's going to be very difficult to get legitimate work. Very hard. RICO and baby RICO laws stack the deck in favor of the state. That's why I'm saying they're all going to be very surprised. Even with guilty pleas, I can't see the state bringing it down to fourth degree. I just can't see it. I just can't see it. I could be wrong. So if they pay taxes, they leave them alone. Sure, Zelda, open up a legal sports book. Exactly. Yes, sure. Sure. It's a huge investment. Exactly. Okay. Maybe not compete with them. Maybe on a smaller scale. Right? Maybe. Listen, Joey Perna's last gambling conviction. Little Joey Perna's last gambling conviction was a $32 billion operation. Do you hear me? $32 billion operation, I believe. I think it was. I don't remember. So Joey Perna's last pinch was for that, right? It's probably huge, big, small to open up a sports book. God, it's a huge investment. But it's better than doing 10 years in the joint. Well, yeah, it's common, but you know, you're stupid. You know what? Detroit says you're out of your mind. I forget. Operation Heat. How much was Operation Heat? I think it was Operation Heat. That's why. Yeah. So yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Nope, Toro, it's going to be many. It's going to be many. But as per our conversation the other night, Toro, I showed you the thing that I showed you compared to what's going on right now, and it's unbelievable. All I'm going to say, I was those kids. I don't know if they could survive county jail. I hope they don't get county jail. I hope they go to state. I really do. I hope they go to state. They got to go to state. They can't go to county. Just in my humble opinion. I would want them to at least Detroit CG get a year in state, not county. Not county, man. Oh, no. 9 months of county. I can't imagine them doing it. So hopefully they do get state time. Hopefully they do get state time. County is brutal. It's very sad. Yes, it is. It's very sad that you hear me saying I hope they get state time instead of county. So we're not criticizing. We're just speaking. We're not even talking names. If any of my friends are watching this, I pray for you. I'm waking up every morning thinking about you. You know who you are. You know who you are if you're watching, if you're not watching. And if you got a criticism about this, go fuck yourself. I don't care who you are. If you got a criticism about me talking like this, you can go fuck yourself, and I don't give a fuck who you are. I speak with passion, compassion, reality, and I hope for the best. Know these kids since they're babies, some of them. All right? So I'm not criticizing anybody for what has been done. I have done this myself. We're going to leave it at that. And if you don't like me talking about it, go fuck yourself. Here we go. YouTube sound. I'm going to do a little something on the I got a little documentary. I got a little there are things, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody says go to YouTube, right? For fixing this, fixing that, fixing this, fixing that. This isn't working on my computer. This isn't working on my phone. Beep, 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 beep. None of this is working. Well, there's not enough videos out there to help people. Now, when StreamYard reached out to me to have a backroom discussion with them after they blocked me, when StreamYard reached out to me to have a backroom discussion, basically a virtual town hall. Yes, I got it. I got it, Sid. You understand? I hear you. I recommended this. They asked my opinion on that. Beep, 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 beep. We put it all together. And we came up with some nice new improved, how do you say this? Some improved things. Now you're seeing some changes to StreamYard. Now, why did they reach out to me? I asked them why. They watch my usage and they see I use some of their tools. So they reached out to me and I had a little town hall with them. They don't even know I'm blocked. They don't even know I'm blocked. But there are things out there. They got mad at me again. Because I speak what I feel. I am a user. All right, I am a user. Huh? And so there are a few things that you're seeing introduced on StreamYard. But the problem is there's no video illustrations of this. And I'm going to post some video illustrations. The rebound relationships. Listen, guys, people that are in rebound relationships, you need to take it easy. You need to slow down. Take it step by step. The StreamYard saga will never end, Delilah. How do you imagine they block me and then call me to assist them? How does that happen? How does that happen? They said, please don't share the video of our town hall meeting. We want to keep this private, and we would like you to join us in future. Listen, they piped me in, Delilah. They were at StreamYard offices. You got to see the offices at StreamYard. All glass. Nothing is private. If you look, I was in the StreamYard studio, Delilah. So I was on my computer like this, and they pumped me in virtually to the StreamYard studios, and they had me in there with the people that are building StreamYard. All the people that are building StreamYard. And I said, wow, that's some offices you got there. Glass, beautiful. All the cameras are above. So the individuals that I was talking with, the cameras were up above, looking down at them. It was very interesting. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, right? Overlooking the Hudson. Oh my God. Yeah, so I enjoyed it. So anyway, my point is this: StreamYard is not putting out enough video illustrations. They invited me, yes. No, no. I can't see G2. Can you imagine? I'm very happy with myself. I keep company, but oh my God. So anyway, there's not enough video illustrations out there. Okay. Okay. Here's a quote I saw this morning. If you don't like me, if you despise me, Martha Fowler, but still watch and or quote everything I say and do, let's face it, you are a fan, but it kills you to admit it. Hey, let's make a short out of this and hit subscribe if you like this part at an hour and 24 minutes. If you don't like me or you despise me for some reason that I have no idea why, but still watch and or quote everything I say and everything I do, let's face it, you are a fan, but it kills you to admit it. Hate me, block me, kick me to the curb, call names, but you are a fan because you're watching. So just come on in. You're welcome here. Everybody's welcome here. We have nobody blocked. That's where we're at. Okay, 3 top steakhouse chains in our country right now. Now, I'm going to tell you this, Donna's doing it. It's the greatest form of flattery. That's correct. And I tell them, stop it. Come on in. Say hello. You're welcome here. Everybody's welcome over here. Yes, I saw Nadu's show about this arrest. He had one thing wrong, and I'm not going to correct him. He had one thing wrong. I'm not going to correct him. Do you know what he had wrong? I'm not going to tell you. All right. Number one of the 3 chain steakhouses. Number 1 is Black Angus Steakhouse, which I have no idea who it is. These are chains. Number 2 is Logan's Steakhouse. And number 3 is Perry's Steakhouse. These are 3 chains that apparently are highly rated by the quality of meat that they use. The butchers rated them, and they came up with those 3. It's not Outback. It's not, what's the other one? Longhorns. It's none of them. So there are 3 steakhouses. If anybody likes steak, I'm not a fan of steak. Black Angus Steakhouse, Logan Steakhouse, and Perry's Steakhouse. Now, let's talk about growing and getting too big. Rayo's, 8 tables. Don't grow. Rayo's, 8 tables. 5 crime families. Each of them have a table at Rayo's, and then there's 3 more tables. A year to get into Rayo's. A year to get into Rayo's, unless somebody gives you their table for the night. Now, you could reach out to somebody if they are linked to somebody. You can get your table. Vinny Bracco's got a guy there. He gets a table once in a while. The guy gives him his table. It's nice, right? So Vinny Bracco has that connection, right? Yeah. Small restaurants have the best food and service. You're right. Peter Luger's any day of the week. Peter Luger's is no. Peter Luger's is not a chain. We're talking about chains, franchises. Peter Luger's is its own place. Peter Luger, Sparks, they are their own. They're not linked to. They're not in this thing. I'm just talking about chains where everybody in the country can go. That's what I'm talking about. So you're small, you're tiny like Rayo's, Crispy Pizza in Diker Heights. They're kind of small. I'm not vegan, absolutely not vegan. No. I eat meat once a week. The best franchise they said was Black Angus Steakhouse. Joey Dell. The Black Angus Steakhouse. Number 2 is Logan's, and number 3 is Perry's. Now, let's talk about being small and growing. Some people get busy, and they feel like they want to grow. They want to expand. Right? Only on Sundays. Brajol and meatballs. And I get it from my butcher every Saturday. I know him personally. He pounds out the brajol right in front of me. So once a week I eat. Yeah. Once a week. Nastos ice cream in Newark, New Jersey, which supplies a lot of the local places. Nastos. It's Nastos ice cream from Newark, New Jersey. They are expanding. They're opening another location, and that's because they supply restaurants and stuff like that. Another one is a brewery in Toms River, New Jersey. I'm not sure what it is, but they are growing nicely, and they're opening. They're opening another location right in front of me, Toro. He says, give me a beef brajol, a nice beef brajol. You want it seasoned or not seasoned? So some people pound out the brajol for you, the brajol meat. You bring it home and you roll it yourself, and maybe a little Taylor ham. Shut up. He pounds it out. He pounds out the brajol right in front of you. The slab of meat. Now you can take it home and roll it, or you can have them roll it. I have him do it. He's great. So you got Nastos, and you got a little brewery down there in Toms River. They're expanding. When you expand, you must be a little cautious, be a little careful, take your time. Don't rush it. One more topic. Tomato paste in Italy, and I had no idea about this. One more word, Rebecca McGuire. One more word, Rebecca. Brajol is a piece of beef or pork, flattened out, and it's rolled up with all seasonings: pepper, parsley, garlic, and they roll it up and then you fry it. It's beautiful. Brajol. Look it up. Donna's doing the brajol. It's an incredible thing. Oh my God. There's nothing like a nice brajol. I'm telling you now. You look up brajol. Look it up. So the tomato paste that you're getting from Italy is coming from China, and I had no idea about this. Italy's telling China, you know what? Keep your tomato paste. Because they were getting, I did not know this, but Italy was getting tomato paste from China. From China. Unbelievable. And then they said, you know what, China? Stick it up your sister's ass. We're going local. So the tomato paste prices may increase a little bit if you're getting them from Italy, but I'd rather much have them grown in Italy than I will rather have them grown in China. And the reason they said so, Charlie, is because the way brajol, that's the proper spelling right there. If anybody wants to look it up, take a look. Do a Google search on brajol. That is it right here. Look at this spelling from Cheech. Look it up right now and do Google images. Tremendous. Yeah. Yes. Let me see if I can do something here while you're on here. Let me try something here. I'm going to try this here. Let's see here. Oh my God, what is this? Let's see. No, that's wrong. Okay, let me see. Okay, here, I'm going to show you real quick. I hope I don't get a block on this, but damn it, I might get a block on this. Here, I'm going to show you real quick. This can be a problem here. Okay, making a beef brajol right here. I'm going to do a clip of it real quick here. Hopefully we don't get a block on this. Here, look at the piece of beef right there. You see it? Beef slices. Pound it out. Pound it with a meat mallet. Cut it. Season it. Oh boy. We're risking this here, guy. Prosciutto. We get a block on this, the show is over, guys. So do you see what I'm talking about? It's a piece of meat, and you just roll it up. You guys go look more of that, okay? I can't do it. I don't want to get a block on that. That's somebody else's content. It's not fair to them. I don't know who it is. I took a random video, so I didn't want to get it, you know. I didn't want to get it, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, take a look at it. You'll enjoy it. Tommy DeLuise. Ah, yes. There you go, Sidgy. I don't want to get a block. That's all. I don't want to get a block. Let me see if I can do a little more on it. A little bit more. Let's see if we can do a little more, Donna. So let's see. Let's see here. Oh, it's amazing, guys. It really is amazing. Okay, here you go. Roll it up. Tie it with string. Some people use toothpicks. There you go, toothpicks. Some people use toothpicks. Some people use string. And that is brajol. I eat that once a week, guys. I eat that. I get that once a week. You can do it. Sure you can. Sure you can do that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the garlic, and I prefer beef. I don't like pork brajol. I have beef brajol. I'm not a big fan of pork. Yeah. Donnie, you're watching, pay attention. You can really, it's something, guys. Look at some videos. I promise you. Yeah, I'm not a vegan. Never claimed to be a vegan. You'll love it, Donna. I promise you'll love it. Just look at some more videos if you don't mind. And if you have any questions, feel free to text me. I will help you out. Let me see if I could do a little more without getting a block on it. Let's see, Donna. Let's see if I can go in a little bit more here. Wow, I'm surprised I'm not blocked. Okay, check it out. Here we go. They're going to fry it up. He's going to fry it up right now. Wow. Oh my God. That's Italiano right there, baby. Woo! Look at that. Oh, yeah. All right, so there you go. There you have it. Finished product right there. Look at that, Donna. So we're going to leave that at that. We don't want to get a block on that, but that's what I do have that every Sunday. Roll it up, fry it up. So, Chelly, you got to have a nice brajol. I do eat good every day. I don't eat steaks and lobster. I need help with making really good meatballs. Can someone give me a few tips? If you go look at my video on my channel, hold on. I'm going to show you something. Give me a minute here. I'll show you right here, us making meatballs. We do it every week here. Hold on a minute. Give me a minute here. Give me a minute. I'm going to show you. I got a couple of more minutes before we leave. And I'm going to see if I can show you. Give me a second here. Give me a second. I'm going to show you. That's scuttle and beans. All right. There we go. All right. Let me show you. Okay. Here's my video. I'm going to share with you my video right now. We got a couple of 3 minutes before we finish up here. But here you go. Take a look. This is for all of you foodie freaks out here. This is me every Sunday, me and my girl. Nice brajol. The 3 meats for the meatballs. It's a beef brajol. Who knows? We gotta. Balls. Veal, pork, beef. Veal, pork, and beef, the three meats. I put a little seasoning in there, a little breadcrumb. Now you got to work. It just doesn't happen, guys. You're working with your hands. Yeah. Incredible. Oh my God.
A little breadcrumb.
Breadcrumbs going now. Here comes the breadcrumb.
And now the breadcrumb goes in. Nice and nice.
Okay.
Now we got it. Beautiful.
Good, good. A little water for you. Right on. Look at that. Come on, guys. Tremendous. This is my Sunday, guys. Well, you got to work. You can't be afraid to get in there. You got to wash your hands
And
good.
it all comes together.
You got to wash your hands good repeatedly.
Beautiful.
Little water thrown in there. And now you fry it all up.
Start
There's the
of something
brajol.
beautiful right here.
There's the brajol. And there's a couple of meatballs. We're going to fill up the plate with meatballs.
Heat that oil up. Let's get these things frying nice and nice.
No, you're not going to make them live, Rebecca. Tomato paste and the garlic and oil. Yeah, it doesn't make itself, right? Right, like that? Not on. There you go. We fried the paste up. Oh my God.
Go ahead. Pop it. Pop that. Beautiful.
We jarred those
All right.
tomatoes about a month ago. The bacon, yeah. Unbelievable, Delilah. We don't play around here. Look at that.
That's cool.
It's a little burnt, but they're good. Look at that. Look at the brajol in there, guys. There's the sauce, gravy. Now they're really crispy. Look at them, guys.
And there you got the nice brajol in there.
In the gravy.
A couple of meatballs.
Wow. Yeah, they're burnt a little bit, but they were good.
And there you have it. Sunday sauce, gravy, whatever you want to call it. Your sister's ass. It's all ready to go. Boil it up for 14 hours. Boil it up for about an hour and you're good. Look at that. It's beautiful. If you could smell this through this video. And there you have it.
And that's that, guys. That's how you make Sunday gravy real quick. Yeah, the sauce will fix those meatballs, of course. Oh, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, they were a little burnt, but we like them burnt. We like them crisp. I like them crisp. You can't really, you know how some people like burnt bacon, crisp charcoal bacon. Yeah, it came out nice. So that's what we do. That's every Sunday. There's videos of me doing mine also. Yes, don't leave your heat as high. Yeah, put the heat. It depends. You love a little burnt? Yeah, me too. So you get some fresh calandria. It's going to be a regular Sunday around here. This is what we do every Sunday. All right, guys, listen. I think we had a good day today. I think we had a good time today. I hope you had a good time on the 320th. It's the best tradition around, Patty Daly says. So listen, we're wrapping it up. I'm not sure about Fern and I tonight. I got to see. The 320th consecutive show is coming to an end. Unbelievable. Tommy, ended with a Donnie Brasco scene. I can't pull it up now. Thanks, Tommy. I love the cooking. Just always, you can go on my channel and look at cooking. I've made my own gravy, my own sauce. But we're going to go out with a little Sarah Collins. Let's keep it easy on the Sunday morning, guys. We're going to go out with Sarah Collins, taking us out in a nice, easy, smooth way. I want to thank you all for spending Sunday morning with me. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Have a blessed day. Ciao. 4.
It sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Boy, I'm leaving you tomorrow. Seems to me, boy, you know I've done all I can. You see, I beg, stole, and I borrow. Yeah. Ooh, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. Yeah. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? I've paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. No. Ooh, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. That's why I'm easy. Yeah. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I wanna be high, so high. I wanna be free to know the things I do are right. I wanna be free, just me. Oh, babe. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. That's why I'm easy. Yeah. I'm easy like Sunday morning.